pretty late in the week, so presumably this is their second game. 2-1-2. And seems like we're getting a straight-up B take here from Squids. Not going to overcomplicate it. Playing nice and simple. You got a kit on the player out towards jail, so keep an eye on that. Do you need to get some headshots, though? Okay, there is a kit. If this winds up becoming defusable, it's back by the fence. But they're pretty much going to need Beetlejuice to shoot his way out of this. And that's not going to happen. Oh, my goodness. Clean as you like it here for the Squids. Pistol round success. Bomb money success. Not a single kill either for 2 games a week. Somebody even have to think about that new economy. For the CT side, there's no $50 reward if you don't kill anybody. That's a critical piece. You gotta shoot some people. I like this. It won't work, but I like the idea. Hey, everybody, get behind the window smoke and spam. Maybe if they're taking top mid, we kill them. Me personally, I'm a big fan of the huck a bunch of nades top mid on the force buy and push. It's a shocking rate of success in my experience. They don't go for it here. Bombs down. Lots of players are ramping ramp. And they're doing it loud as well. So actually, they weren't looking. But then you heard a herd of elephants running up the ramp. And so that will be revealed. No kills for you. Nothing doing here. Hex stickers on the guns for Drew the Shrew. A man of taste. Newest member of M80. We're about to be in the playoffs. We're talking playoffs. Tomorrow morning in London. Very exciting. Is that a floppy sticker as well? We'll dink on to Andrew. Still trying to take the van space. This is tough for Ender. On a bit of an island. Grade's coming back to support, though. Actually, they don't commit to this. They're a little bit too spread out, so this is just kind of a poke. An individual move, and Drew the Shrew catches what he was looking for. Uh-oh. Oh, no, the gun barrel. That pesky silencer gave you away, and then, whoa, he's looking for the player in jungle. It just, oh, it's a disaster. Fishy trying this fight. It's a little awkward, but eventually goes down to the Glock. That pesky silencer sniffed you out. So it's starting about like it ended on Nuke for 2 games a week. Or more like it started on Nuke, where they went down 5-0, if I'm not mistaken. They are getting battered. Trying to get a little frisky here with the pistols. It's not working. A has been compromised. You flanked. There's nowhere to go, Endercat. And at this point, this is again looking like a round that is just nothing doing for 2 games a week. Oh. Oh, first kill. First kill for 2 games a week. Comes on a little bit of a flub from Breadstick. Second kill as well. It won't be the round, but at least there's some damage done. Beetlejuice makes sure of that. Something. There's something. Now, if they could just do 3 more of those. Drew goes 1 for 1. Traded out by the op. Double op as well. Keep an eye on that. Where's Grade playing with the second? There it is. Thank you for illustrating that for us, Grade. And a nice swing back in for Endercat. Clears out ladder. Redstick's looking the wrong way, and it comes down to just one man. Stuck out in the open. Too many crosshairs to deal with. That's how to get on the board. 4 alive as well. Makes it a lot easier to run that double up when you're keeping them alive. Do we have a game? Do we have a game? I'm starting to believe. Gotta have a little faith. And Squids look like they want to go back to simplifying it. You gotta lurk in Loxophy. He was throwing a fake. Actually, entirely just a fake. It's worked. 4 players have been sucked in towards the A site, and meanwhile, on the other side, it's just one man. Endercat gets a kill. Needs to do this. This is critical. A second as well. They got all the numbers. This man was totally isolated, but he's done his job and then some. Ball might wind up getting planted. That's a huge follow-up for Drew the Shrew. Makes this possible for the team. Really got a player painted to the corner, but that op can't connect, and Drew the Shrew keeps punishing them for it. Oh, boy. Drew the Shrew on for the ace. 4 kills found. 1 more headshot. Just one man, Beetlejuice. But Drew will not have the ace today. It requires the other Drew, Andrew, to lock it down. That was looking like a bang-on round. Endercat's thinking, what more can I do? What more can I do? You leave me on one side of the map alone. I kill 2? What do you need from me? I mean, great effort in the B-side defense. Tremendous round from Drew the Shrew. There we go. Woohee on the board. Clearing out the ramp. That means the bomb's under threat as well. Somebody's have to come back for it. Woohee. Just locking down A. Nothing doing here for them whatsoever. And if he advances forward, he might just find that C4. Drew the Shrew's going back and look for it. But he's heard. Knife out, trying to retrieve that package. Gave himself up, and now we've got another ace opportunity here. 4 kills on the board. Ooh. Oh, and he's running this down. He wants that ace. He wants that ace. He's calling for it. He's saying, boys, don't fight. Let me get this. Yeah, does he think he's underpass? No ace for you. Oh, what the heck? Massive round, though. For the first 4 kills of the map for Wohei, that's a hell of a way to announce yourself. Molotov forces Endercat off of Cat. SGM's gain this space. Decent chunky utility. Now the Tech 9 in towards ladder's a problem. Got good mid control, but 2 players up in towards Con. Whoa, that's a nice flash. That's a huge flash, because now Beetlejuice is revealed. They're not going to expect the second player, but fumble on it. Whoa, he still gets the kill. Tech 9 for 1. Decent impact. Massive kill to find now. But the op still holding court here. Fishy's under pressure. That smoke fades on Colin. Now his teammate can help him out. Both these players' position are known, but how do they want to capitalize? Squids don't have a lot of utility to work with, or any, really, but fortunately for them, A site's been abandoned. They don't know this. But Fishy knows with mid loss, you can't be comfortable sitting there at ticket. There could be a player in the window. At some point, they're going to poke their noses out of their burrows. Their little shrew burrow. Discover that no one's home. Risking a lot by planning this open for ticket. But now the op revealing itself towards jungle. The risk is rewarded. See if Andrew can pay it off. He's managed to slip away. Massive to do that before the op got the reposition through. Is he going to risk the full wrap? No. Okay. We'll settle into his post-plant position here. Try and bait as much of the utility as possible for getting on the line. Oh, eventually Ender finds that bomb. There's the fight. Needs the diffuser. Can't connect the shot. And the bomb's diffused right under his nose. 1 HP. 1 HP for Endercat. That's crazy. If he gets that last bullet on, I don't think there's a world where the op gets the defuse in time. Brutal, but huge round win for 2 games a week. I'm sure they're typing going, how are you alive, bro? Nice find early here. Gets them an upgrade as well. Gun's going to be hard to come by. Well, that's one of them lost. Oh, hell of a dig shot coming out from Breadstick. Giving them the stick. Sourdough. Tagged up. Dropped down. And this round got interesting. But it seems to have settled down. And indeed it has. 1 round, all that separates these teams now. One round. Looking a lot more comfortable here for 2 games a week, being able to start on that CT side. Get their economy healthy now. I mean, in a vacuum, this is still a fine half for the Squids, but considering the way Nuke went, this feels a lot more workable now, and certainly the confidence is starting to show here for 2 games a week. That was a nice shot from Fishy, adjusting down the player on the edge of the smoke. Endercat's in a tough spot, but we've seen him shine in these moments before. Molotov gonna flush him out from the van. Needs to get a couple kills. 1 available. That's enough. Bomb plant may not be denied. Incendiary comes in, but it's a little too shallow. Sorry, too deep, rather. That's a bomb money at least established here. Hell of a shot. Might be able to make some more of this. SGM's in trouble, knows it, but Loxaphy putting bullets down range. Beetlejuice has worked his way out of the window. And SGM now in the 1v2. Time on his side. They've lost track of him. Don't know where Beetlejuice thought he'd gotten to, but either way, it's all gonna be A-okay. So we are all nutted up here. Nice opener. Mid control's looking good. A lot of damage back the other way onto the squids. They're a little dinged up. Grades had a rough start to this one. And now is going to be the pressure point. It's been Endercat where we've seen so often in this defense, but Great gets caught out in the open, demolished, and Endercat's trying to come back through, but eats a flash, a second as well. His retinas, they're burned. Clear enough, though, for that kill. One hell of one. Nice flashbang. Had the right idea on the spam, but the trade's there. Player playing behind the pillar. Andrews able to clean it up. No presence in towards the apartments. It's just these two coming through the market. And they're starting to run out of time. Looking like they're about to get rung up. They can't get out the window. Can't get out these choke points. And Beetlejuice is already 1 foot out the door. So a 6th round at the very least. Squids will be guaranteeing an even scoreline at a minimum headed into the half. With that save, 2 guns can get dropped. This will be pretty good. Beetlejuice also could drop the AWP. What are we going to do here, Beetlejuice? Spread the love. It's the last round of play. Drops it. FAMAS? I'm really surprised he doesn't sell 1 nade and drop an AWP, to be honest. But they're going to make it work. That extra 1,700, you can't take it with you. Ooh, might have needed an AWP. For that particular fight, what is going on with Drew the Shrew? Looking at the mini-map. IGL brained there. Tucked into the corner here. If they hard clear this could be very tough for him to deal with. But they don't. They don't. And now, hold on the fade. 1. Keeps it even. Not a lot of util here to work with for the CT side. They need to shoot their way out of this. There's a kid on Endercat coming from the other side of the map. Ooh, Flash is making life very difficult for Fishy. Another one. Nice shot. Bombs crossed. Fishy up on the steps. Ah, gives himself away. Got a dink, but a dink is not a kill. It's left to Endercat. 9 lives might be required here. Because the first one will not get the job done. Advantage for the Squids. 7 rounds. A nice bevy of them. And at least we got a game here from 2 games a week. But it's still tough. It's still tough out here. And now on the CT side for Squids, this is where we saw them flourish on Nuke. Got your work cut out for you 2 games a week. Here's what we want to see. Decisive play. Decisive play. None of these rounds where you kind of mill about in a default and everyone tries their own thing. Play together. As long as you do that, even if it doesn't work out, as long as we're hitting sights, you know what? So it goes. Just give yourselves a chance. I like what we're seeing in the pistol round. Looks like a straight up A exec. Keep it simple. No need to reinvent the wheel on Mirage. It's a classic for a reason. There are 3 players here in the defense. Doolies at Ticket is an interesting choice. I'd go so far as to say probably a bad one. Not really the range you want on that fight, but makes it work. Swing back in for Andrew. Not as effective. Dink onto Breadstick's going to make those Doolies a lot less fearsome. We got trades going in here. Now it's advantage for the moment for 2 games a week. And Beetlejuice in the smoke. Got the bomb, though. This is bizarre, to be quite frank. With it just being down to 1. That was... I don't even think he saw him. It was just a shot through the smoke as it faded. What was that? What was that? Someone checking PC. Someone checking PC. Seems like this is going to be a bomb plant. There are 2 players here. One on the edge of the smoke as well. Nice kill for Endercat. Having a nice map. Endercat is. I was going to say, they've kind of lost track of Andrew, but they figure it out. 1 HP remaining. Andrew the Shrew is just looking for an exit and a gun. He's thinking, just give me an AK. They might be getting one delivered here. Ooh, going looking for it. I mean, he can keep a player fenced in for the bomb. He can at least do something. But he cannot. And he will not. The kitchen has had many holes punched in it. Many holes indeed. It's an open concept. So not much to work with for the Squids here, as their lead has evaporated. Even less so now that Drew the Shrew is Drew the Few. Body parts remaining after that HE. Has a Zeus, though. All I'm saying is I remember that Mongols round. Techno with the Zeus under window. Do a Deagle 2K for Senzu off of Cat. It can be done. It's now low. Fishy's gone. Fishy and Grade now gone. Starting to get a little bleak out here for 2 games a week. They don't want to lose it like this. That makes it a lot easier. Endercat finds a gap. Dodger would love a Deagle. Didn't want to give away the advantage, though, of the information. Now has that Deagle. No longer the element of surprise, and no longer alive. Well, there's a moment. There was a moment, but well done from 2 games a week to limit that moment to just that. So what are you gonna do, Squids? You got money. Never seen a squid with money before. Where would a squid keep its money? Oh, that'll make it a little more difficult for the squid. Well, Drew the Shrew wasn't carrying the purse. Heavy utility being dumped here from both sides, but now space has been made for Grade to get this bomb planted. Deddy bomb planter here finds Deddy Death in that pursuit. Maybe a little overzealous to get the C4 down. So they can find a bit of a bulkhead to fight from, because at this point their util's starting to fade, and once those smokes are gone, they're going to find it very difficult indeed. C4 does get the numbers punched in. And Ender punches the numbers out for SGM. Keep it even, though, for the moment. Nice swing and trade. It falls to Breadstick. Might just be a smoke and a stick time. Does have the kit for it. Is he in the smoke fully? Oh, he's just going to go for it. He's just going to go for the stick. Do they have him? Shots are wide. Round is won. And sliding right back out. Let's see if there's damage that can be done. Further damage indeed. That's a crime. That's an absolute snatch coming through from Breadstick. Snags the op as he's under fire. Whoa. Well done, sir. Golf clap for you. That was slick. Cool head under fire. Gets the 1 kill. Grabs the op as time expires. That's, you know what? That you just can't teach. You either got it or you don't. Now look at how limited they are. Don't know why Beetlejuice hasn't dropped anything to let his teammates get a bit more util. Beetlejuice has 6,500 in the tank. Could have dropped 2 AKs and still had the full build. And then Great and Ender would have a little bit more to work with. Well, we'll see if they regret that. They're regretting it right now, I'll tell you that much, because they ain't got no more nades. And they're running out of people. The Fishy and Wohee are making up for it. If you simply shoot your way out of things, that'll solve a lot of your issues, and Fishy has paid that off. They were in a really bad spot. That could have gotten terrible. But instead, Fishy's able to bail them out. And in doing so, I'll tell you what, Endercat, all about the guns, not about the nades. Not about the utility. That is a massive round to gain, though. That could have been bad, bad, bad. That probably should have been bad, 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 to be quite frank. Nice opener here. Andrew might catch them off guard under the belt if they're not being diligent in their clears. Nice if his teammates could stay alive to sell his position, but, well, they can't. And he won't. And we might be looking at overpass. I didn't think this was going to happen. I didn't think there was any chance. But suddenly, it's looking quite good. This is kind of the last-ditch effort for the Squids. We got glass cannon on the op. We got rifles up. We got a kit on Drew. He of the Shrew. But that is the only kit. So the Squids, what at one point looked to be easy peasy lemon squeezy, now looks to be difficult, orange difficult. That makes life a lot easier. The glass cannon hits the first shot out of its barrel. There's no more a grade. Nor is there a Fishy. Same line, same angle, same fight. Up on the other end this time. Endercat can at least catch Loxify. Again, the barrel giving him away, but it falls to Wohee in a 1v4. An indoor corner. Andrew with a pretty good idea of where he might be coming from. And a bold reposition to try and walk this down. Woo! Maybe a little too bold. Uh-oh. Can't be giving away these kills. The money matters. Money matters a lot, folks. They do not have enough of it to go around. You really don't want to give him anything else in terms of damage. On the fight, doesn't get it. Op should be retrievable. Indeed, it is. That's a huge find. Keeping 3 alive there is so important. They're scrounging what little utility they can, like quarters between the couch cushions on laundry day. Look at this space. Great. Here we go. He's an entry fragger. And now he's dead to his own Molotov. Uh-oh. Well, dropping out Beetlejuice. Advantage gains. So, they sacrificed not in vain. He's done his job. He's made his space. And for the Shrew and Loxaphy, the question is, do they have an appetite for this? I'll tell you what, one of them does not. That's 11 rounds on the board for 2 games a week. Money was at a premium. Loss bonus will still be built up here for the Squids, but that little extra bump from the couple of kills they've got, that might matter a whole lot. It's not even got the gun out. There you go.
Terrorists win.
They're going to need to make every dollar count here. Drew and Lax, if he can both drop a gun. SGM should be able to buy up. No up, though. That's for damn sure. Right stick ops for the MP9 to try and get some more utility up here. Yeah, okay, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Brett gonna be playing over towards B. Probably jump spotting. Looks like I want to go to Old Faithful. Lots of successful A takes in this game a week. But Andrew's gone bold with it. Needed the information. Got the information. Oh, the bomb's coming his way. Fishy. Ah, tinked up. Drop down. Head removed. C4 along with it. Uh-oh. They don't want to play up on that bomb. They're going to give it up, but this is now a huge problem for 2 games a week. Big fly in the ointment. Great's gained some space. Ah, I needed that. Needed something out of it. Now their options are very limited. They've got no information towards A. They've got no information towards B. They've got control middle. You still just got Beetlejuice trying to reclaim that bomb. And this is some of the problems we saw from them on Nuke. Just kind of individuals making plays. When it breaks down, doesn't feel like they're necessarily talking to each other. They're just kind of doing their own thing. In this moment, it has cost them. And cost them their best opportunity to put this game away as well. Because now you can have money. Unless... Okay, couple kills. I mean, it does actually go a long way towards limiting the build of the bank. Shouldn't impair this buy at all, especially with that all picked up. But it gives them a bit more. We'll leave poor Great alone. Did a great job entrying B. That one round. Look, you know, sometimes you just need a tip of the spear. The tip of the spear doesn't necessarily need to get the kills, provided there's more of the spear behind it. Ah, the sweet sounds of someone jump spotting. Oh boy. Becky's out. SGM springs the trap from the firebox. And he burns them. He burns them all. Tasty little 4K out from Firebox. We are all knotted up. No bomb plant there either means massive limitations in this round. They're going to buy down around it. Don't want to play for overtime. Want to play for the win here. But they need this. Guess without saying, it's crunch time. Clutch time. big playtime. And I don't mind this. They're simplifying this. They're stripping it down. They're going for a straight-up B rush. The classic. Utility's so punishing, though. Up on the line. That's the problem. Now the CTs, they got all the things they could possibly want. And Andrew just keeps dipping back into the well and plucking away T's. Now the reinforcements are here. The cavalry is on, and it's just not going to be successful. Nothing doing. Nothing gained. Nice round on the scope from Andrew. Great read and response there coming through from the Squids, and it might just be all over. One round needed to put this series away, to lock in the dub here, to move on in the playoffs for the Squids. Scout on Fishy. Fishy's going to connect on that scout. Things are getting interesting in this mid-fight. Incendiary on. Look at this! How have they done this? How on earth? With pistols and scouts and an absolute massacre! The Squids can't get anything! They've come apart at the seams! Their chance to put this away in regulation is an utter disaster. One kill found, but that's going to be all she wrote. A team ace coming through from 2 games a week to put us into OT. Oh, right. Talk about finding your resolve right at the tail end. Looked like they had let this map slip through their fingers, but they say no. We're going to brawl in middle, and Squids take them up on the offer. That's brutal for the Squids. Had every chance to put that away. Shoutouts to the Flashers. Every chance to put that away. Every advantage in the book. And you lose to an all-out mid-brawl against pistols. That's why you don't want to fight Deagles in mid. Well, stay of execution for 12 games, 2 games a week, 12 games a week, because they have 12 rounds. 12 games a week would be a lot. 12 games a week is like tier 3 pro grinding style. Monte might be on that. Nice entry there from Grade. Saw this before. Only going to be able to get the one, but look at the space that's been taken now. Follow-up is good. That's what you want from Grade. Grade's fearless in these entries, and now the Lurk activates on the other side of the map, and this is the way it's supposed to work for 2 games a week. Drew and Andrew, the Drews, trying to recover this, trying to peel this back. But Endercat's wise to it. They've loved the ladder position over on the Squid side, so this time it gets red. What a decisive take, and it was a fake the whole time? Madness. Madness. I was bamboozled by it. They were bamboozled by it. Tomfoolery. Look, I know the scoreline's brutal for Grade, but you gotta understand the space taking. Everyone needs somebody who's fearless. That's what Grade's been for this team, and another opener for Grade. Starting to really come into their own. These are massive kills to be finding. These are impact frags. Double push here on the con fight. They're staking everything on this smoke fade. That flash was actually brilliant. You got a second one. That'd be good. Couldn't find the spray there for Endercat. But Fishy Only finds the one. So advantage gained. Mid cleared up. Now it's these two players coming out of ramp. Wohi and Beetlejuice. Let's see what they can do. Edge of the smoke. Flirting with the puffs. And the swing in is good. Beetlejuice trying to lock in this bomb. There's no utility to pull him off this box. So now has the timer to play with, but the spacing is good. Drew the Shrew will not let another opportunity slip through the team's fingers. Okay, you want it up. You better grab that. There's plenty of time. There's plenty of time. There's plenty of time. I'm not nervous about the clock. You nervous about the clock? Who's nervous about the clock?
Counter-terrorists win.
Well, okay, that didn't go where it was supposed to, probably. Kind of accomplishes what it was supposed to. I guess. Sort of works for the CTs quite effectively, actually. But it's fine, it's all well and good. Unless it's not. Oh, the gap in the smokes. Just enough for Wohi to get spotted. And now Endercat gone as well. Body's starting to stack up here for 2 games a week. Can't be losing these numbers. Minute hits the clock. And Andrew's up, poised to pluck on scope. Unfortunate timing. There's another chance over. But instead it's Drew the Shrew who collects. And now they're stuck in just an absolute firing range. The thing about a firing range is you still do have to hit the target. A breadstick will do exactly that. 14-13 advantage Squids as they're looking to correct their mistakes and get this one back to being a big old W in 2. 2 more rounds required. Oh. Eat. It's a cheeky peek. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. From under the burrow. No! The smoke doesn't pop. Now they've just been alerted. There's players here, but how do you bail on the boost? You better. You gotta get the heck out of there. That is a massive bailout. If they'd either just waited for the smoke to fade, or if that nade had properly popped the smoke, that could have been absolutely disastrous. It's a gift. That's a huge gift here. But Breadstick says you can't get skinny enough to avoid my gaze. Gray trying to pop shots off. We haven't really seen Gray on the op. This is a new idea. And it does not find home. And the A defenders find a world of hurt. This one could be going the way of the dodo for 2 games a week. They're backing off. They've got these double ops. They liked him in regulation. They're going to try and keep them alive here in overtime, but now they're going to need to run 2 rounds in a row to bring us to second OT. Doing a good job of saving these guns. Great, eventually gets run down. But I've got good news for 2 games a week. It's not going to matter. Because they need to win this round anyway. 3 ops. Wait, hang on. 3 ops. I don't know about this one. 2 ops? 2 ops I'm here for. 2 ops I'm coming along for the party. 3 ops. You're starting to lose me here. Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. Tracks, adjusts, pops it through the smoke. Headshot to boot. Crane's getting aggressive. All right, you know what? Hold on. Double op justified. Just need Woey to get a kill now. Oh, okay, great. Hold on. He's an opper. Switch to the rifle. Betraying the triple op. And that's what happens when you betray... Andrew, same team. Oh, boy. Put that util away. That's actually crazy. That is such a bailout for Endercat. Even just buying that extra time to bring this into a 2v2. But this is now a game on the line in this 2v2. Andrew's pushed forward with the bomb, and he wants to brawl. 1 minute. 1 minute on the clock. Bomb dropped into market. SGM's dumped all the util. There's an op on this line. It was a deagle before. Oh, that hasn't cleared it. He's trying to bait the shot, and oh, pre-fires it. What a way to finish. A pre-fire through the shelves. And he checks out. The Squids victory. What a way to wrap it in the 1v1.